Hi, I'm Jeanette and I'm a freelance children's book designer, and I've been doing it for about 12 years, and before that I worked full-time as a children's book designer. Well, my biggest failure was when we'd been freelance for about 4 years, and the company who we used to work for used to outsource a lot of work, and were at that particular time were trying to double their publishing program. So they got us in and they said, we really need a load of help with all these books. It's going to be a massive job. You're going to have to get people in to help you and all this. And the deadline was crazy. Now, the trouble is, when you're a freelancer, you don't want to turn any work down. You just want to carry on, because you never know when the next job's going to come. So what we did, we said, right, well, okay, we'll try and do it. We'll really pull all the stops out. I got everyone who I ever knew who'd ever been involved in children's books to come and help us. And we did a schedule and everything. But what we didn't realise was that they were all licensed characters. Now, the thing with licensed characters is they've got to go off somewhere else to be approved. And they can take weeks. And this wasn't built in our schedule. We built a little bit in, but of course there was like a stage, then they went to see another stage and all this. And basically we were late with all the jobs, and because I'd helped them with so many, when they went in a production meeting it was like, where's this job, where's that job, oh that's Jeanette, oh that's Jeanette. So I became like the crap person who hadn't finished any of the work and all this. And they brought us in, but unbeknownst to me, I thought I knew we were a bit late, but no one had said that's, oh my God, we can't print them, because sometimes production always build in extra time. So we went to this meeting thinking, and all they said in the meeting is, we're just going to go over a few things, then, look at new projects. And they basically dragged me over the coals walked in, I had nothing, I wasn't prepared to back anything up, I didn't have any dates, I couldn't sort of come back and say, well, you were late with this or anything, there was nothing. And I just had to sit there like a little schoolgirl and just go, oh, right, okay, and take this massive beating off the big boss as well. So it really upset me, that, and it's really difficult when you're a freelancer because you just come home and there's just you, and you can't sort of turn to someone and they go, it's all right, it's just you. And I realised then that you have to take responsibility for anything. So when people give you work like that, you have to think, right, well, if anything happens, it stops at me. And so you have to sort of think, right, well, can I take that on? Can I chance that? Or do I just say, no, I can't do the work? And it's sort of, I grew up quite a lot over that. And I also realised that even though we'd worked for this company before we were made freelance, there was no loyalty, there was nothing. We were just used as scapegoats for, all the problems that had gone wrong and this huge publishing programme they'd done. So even though, I hold my hands up, we were late with it, and that was my fault, like I say, I shouldn't have taken it on. But we were also a bit of a scapegoat for it. And when you are freelance, you've got no say in that, because they're in their meetings and they can say, well, Jeanette did this and Jeanette did that, and you're not there to defend yourself. So you just have to get a bit thick-skinned and go, well, okay, you try and do as well as you can, and just try not to get in a situation like that again. But that was really hard, but it was a good learning curve anyway, yeah.